return of the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of business. Instead of getting on the internet and checking out the hit to get up. Fish up, pimp strut, walk it. Little bit of humble, little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy. Yup, bad. Moonwalk, give you this year. It's our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it our way. Grown music. I shed my skin and put my bones to into everything I record to it. And yet I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustler. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with that folk track bustin'. Halfway across the city with that back, crush it. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people and spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people and spread it across the country. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Now, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm in it at the beat like I give a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Raw. Tell me go gone. Deuces, goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer now. I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now sing a song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching ourselves. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. And all my people say, na 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 na. And all my people say, na 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 na. And all my people say, na 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 na. Mac love, Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking live at Striegel Stadium, where tonight the hometown Pottsville Maroons play host to the Jamaica Hummingbirds. I'm Dave Barr, the owner and head coach of the Pottsville Maroons, and with me tonight is one of our team captains, Randy Suave Pierce. Randy, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing great, Dave. This is going to be a great game. I'm excited to be here. And I'm telling you what, here at Striegel, they got some comfy chairs.
Yes, they do, Randy. In fact, they have comfy chairs because there's a lot of big asses in Pottsville.
There is. Yeah, Pottsville known for their coal and also their big asses.
So we're about to see the coin toss here. Pottsville tonight, and they're all Maroons. The black stripe in the shoulders to honor the coal industry. And you can see their number 14, Captain Gary Nicholson, out for the coin toss. And there you are, Randy Suave Pierce.
Looks good.
You make that uniform look nice, I've got to say.
Absolutely. That's a big coin.
The Hummingbirds choose to take the ball, so we're going to put Blake Sellers and the boys on the field first. Matt Barr out there to start the game with the kickoff. 6'3", 210 pounds, sophomore in high school. Playing a little pro football on the side.
Good to see our cheerleaders out tonight, too. See them over there in the corner.
They're a nice bunch. And that kicks 6 yards deep in the end zone, and they're not going to bring that thing out. And so out comes the defense for Pottsville.
Yeah, Caden Riggs didn't want to risk possibly messing that up, so he just downed the kickoff right there.
So Jamaica has a pretty prolific offense. They're gold at quarterback, tailback, and at least one of their wide receivers. And they're out early in power I. Tommy Novus meets that running back in the hole. Jim Harden is the name, but he gets driven back, so it's a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for Jamaica.
Yeah, Harden's a good hard runner. Tripped up there after a 3-yard gain.
Jamaica's had a really good, or Pottsville's had a really good year on defense so far this year. I've been proud of our boys. I think we've given up 43 yards rushing on the season. And there's 6 more against us. That's a pretty big gain compared to what we've been doing. 3rd and 1, money down for Pottsville.
Yeah, Harden was dragging a couple defenders there. He drug it all the way to the line, almost first down.
Number 92, that's our first-round draft pick, Stanley Rain, who's off to a solid year so far.
He can fill out a uniform, too.
Yes, he can. And it looks like he may have jumped off sides, unfortunately. And that pass is incomplete. Chester Hayes on the defense.
That was a free play for the Hummingbirds.
And they're going to take that penalty and pick up the first down. Stanley Rain is going to stay after practice and run next week, Randy.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So, rookie mistake that we can't tolerate.
Yeah, we run down to the CVS and back, but he's got to do that 6 times.
Yeah, and he needs to bring the rest of us ice cream back when he comes.
Every time.
Every time. All right, 1st and 10. Jamaica now in a single back set. And I believe that's Harrison Miller back to pass. He swings that out to Harden. And that's going to pick up another nice gain for another first down for Jamaica.
Harden's been the workhorse so far, but did you see who knocked him out right there out of bounds was Brian Allen.
Number 35, our new free safety.
Absolutely. Glad to have him on board.
Yes, sir. He's a fantastic addition to our defense. 6'5", 210. That looks a little bit better on the run defense, and that tackle is made by Leighton Von Schindler, who is a holdover from last year's defensive team. He started for us the second half of the season, did really a nice job for us.
Again, Harden the runner there, so he's seen a lot of action so far. Matter of fact, on every play.
2nd and 9. Offset I for Jamaica. 4-3 defense for Pottsville. We're right out around midfield. That's swung out to the fullback, Louis Luai. Any thoughts on that name, Randy?
I love it. I could actually go into a little bit of a song for that if you would like, but maybe I'll wait until later as we get into the game.
You know, at the first quarter break, if you've got nothing else to do, I say go for it.
Okay.
Split backs for Jamaica. Pottsville answers with a 4-2 nickel. Miller back to pass. Pressure, but that ball's complete. And I believe that's our arch nemesis, Bryant Bennett.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He had a big game against us last year, too, when Jamaica was a divisional rival for us. I like that the WFA gave us, our former divisional rivals in the first 2 weeks of the season. We had what used to be the Cape Charles Pirates, and now we've got Jamaica in Pottsville as well. Kind of an old rivalry, got a little bit of a throwback feel to it. That swing out to Harden picked up 4 yards, and now Jamaica is sitting at the Pottsville 24-yard line. They're in field goal range.
JQ there was on the tackle for the Maroons.
He played for us in West Virginia when we were in the college series, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was part of that squad.
And that's number 44, Grandacious, who was one of the rookie class there for Jamaica this year. He's got a nice build. I think he's like 6'8", 257. Big tight end, does a nice job on a little square in route. Catches the ball and picks up a nice gain. 1st and 10 at the 17. Rolling clock at 7:30. Shotgun set for Jamaica. Little handoff inside. Harden picks up 10, and Jamaica is now looking at 1st and goal at the 7-yard line of Pottsville.
Yeah, nice run there by Harden. A couple defenders for the Maroons trying to drag him down. Eventually it was ended up being Chester Hayes. I thought maybe Jamaica could have a little bit of a flight hangover flying in, to the Schuylkill Regional Airport, but looks like they're ready to play.
Yeah, they've come out firing on all cylinders, and they are going to be stopped just shy of the goal line there. I have to believe that as the temperature dips tonight, it's 65 degrees and sunny at kickoff, but it's going to get into the 50s tonight, and Jamaica, I've got to believe it's in the 90s there normally.
Yeah, they're not going to be used to that, I don't think.
Hope so. I hope that wears on them. And maybe they can go back to their hotel with icicles hanging off their butt before the night's over with.
Or anything, yeah.
Or anything, yeah, whatever. Goal line defense for Pottsville. 2nd goal at the 1. Split back set. Miller under center.
There's the
And
ball.
they fumble. And that is picked up. It's still loose. Pottsville football.
Wow, number 37.
Big stop there. Was that Chester Hayes that got it?
It was.
Nice. The defense comes up big. There's that ball loose.
Look at that. Looks like somebody hitting a Mexican piñata.
Love it. All right, we've got to get some offense going here. Gary Nicholson brings the troops out onto the field. One of the things we tried to do this week in practice was put in a couple of formations to get you moved over where we could isolate you on what we felt like were the softer spots in the secondary. Here comes Nolan Pierce. He's going to pick up 7 yards on his first carry of the night. I don't know how you're feeling about him, but Nolan, after that rhino transplant surgery for his vertebrae, he's healed up nicely with that from that broken back last year and having a great year.
Yeah, he has. I mean, it's just like he never broke his back at all.
Yeah.
And how many people can say that?
Not many. F-wing jokers for Pottsville. Pierce deep in the backfield here. And we're looking at a short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Pierce looked good on that run right there. I believe 55 for Jamaica made that tackle. Back in F-wing jokers again for Pottsville. And Nicholson back to pass. He's going to flip that. Oh, it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. And that ball was intended for our backup tight end, Alan Ruggiero, who, if he just makes the catch, is going to have the first down. But out comes Gerald Jones.
And that was number 55 for Jamaica again. That was Kingston Maxfield. So he's made back-to-back defensive plays there.
He had really a great year in the D-League last year. I'm not surprised that he's going to make good plays for them. We need a great punt out of Jones here. Look at the hang time on that punt. 4.5 seconds. Tackled immediately by JQ. And I believe that's Brian Allen on the tackle.
That's exactly who that looks like.
Good job in coverage, both those guys. While we're waiting on Jamaica to start out on offense, let's give a shout out to our friends at Canada Dry who made the bold ginger ale. This ain't your grandma's ginger ale, bitch.
No more,
No more. It's good stuff. We've mixed it up with a little bit of special liquor from West Virginia, and it's pretty nice. Harden on the first carry, gain of 9.
He's a choo-choo train, man. I'm telling you, he's just moving the ball, and he's picking up big yards.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very consistent. Carries the ball a little bit loose. I would have expected the running backs coach to chew his butt a little bit after that fumble on the goal line.
Well, they practice that down in Jamaica. They carry chickens, live chickens.
Ah, okay.
So they move around a lot. So.
Right. It makes complete sense. Looks like we've got a little two-bump coverage going there for Pottsville on 2nd and inches. And I'm going to tell you what, they might have got the first down there, but there were some people in the interior of the offensive line paying the price. Stanley Rain knocked somebody clear on their rear end.
Have you ever had somebody hand you a chicken while you was running full blast through a line?
No. Can you describe that experience for us?
Well, no.
1 yard gain for Hardin, a little bit better defensive effort there for Pottsville that time. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 9. And we're on 4 minutes and rolling here in the first quarter. Nobody has scored yet.
That was big Luke Whedon there on the tackle.
He's a big dude.
He is. He's 6'5", 363.
And a little two-bump again there in coverage. Split backs for Jamaica. Missed in the backfield, and so Hardin, that's Louis Luai, picks up 3 and brings up 3rd down and 6 for Jamaica.
Yeah, that's first run by him that I've seen, and he's got a little spin move there to him.
He's a sweet running back. Sweet song, sweet running back. Tight end flex out of split backs again. Miller under center. He's back to pass. And that ball's out in the flat, and it's going to be close. 4th and inches. What do you do here, Randy?
Oh, you got to go for it at this point.
It'd be a 53-yard field goal. I don't know much
Right.
about their kicker. If you got Matthew Bard, he's going to knock that one down from 53. It's pretty much guaranteed. Oh, we've got a challenge here. Jamaica coach is going to challenge the spot of the ball. So we'll let the referees take a quick peek in the replay camera. What do you think?
Well, I talked to the head coach of Jamaica, and since he got back into the States for this game, he came a day early, went to his local eye doctor, and he's got him some new contacts. So I think he's seeing a little bit better, and I think maybe that's why he might have saw something that maybe we didn't see.
Well, let's hope his eyesight's better than the officials. But that's going to go in the favor of the Maroons. So Jamaica loses a timeout there.
You know, sometimes when they say, is this more clear or is this more clear, he might have missed a clip.
He could have. Yeah, could have been off by a clip. And that's going to be 4th and inches. And it looks like Jamaica is going to try to pull that AI trick where they get you to jump off sides. Or maybe they'll run a play. Who knows? Here comes the play. And, you know, it's just hard to stop somebody on 4th and inches. Stanley Rain makes the tackle. But Holden picks up the first down on a strong side halfback dive.
Yeah, when Harden's in the backfield, why would you not?
Right. It's a good call on his part. Split backs, pro set. Miller under center. And there's another fumble. And Jamaica gets it back after a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Randy, we bring the hits on defense.
Yeah, right there you can see it. Right there on Harden.
Yeah, that ball came out. They're lucky to have that ball back.
Sometimes as the evening goes on, that ball is going to get slippery. When you get dew on your balls, it's slippery.
I've heard that. And there's the first sack of the night for the big boy, Luke Weedman, who does not have any dew on his balls so far this evening.
No, he does not look at him. He's got a shelter over everything.
Yes, he does. He built a shack over top of those. 141 and rolling, 3rd and 15 for Jamaica. Quickly up the line and split backs, tight end flex. Miller back to pass. Deep down the middle and caught by that dirty, rotten scoundrel, Bryant Bennett. I hate that guy.
Yeah, 37 for the Maroons. Hayes there to make the play, but not before Hummingbirds able to move the chains once again.
Boy, that was close on Brian Allen's part on defense there.
That was a one-hand grab, too.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
was. That was a nice catch.
That one might make the top 10.
He's a dirty SOB, but that was a great catch. So we have 1st and 10 at the Pottsville 11. 1:11 to go and counting. Still no score. Split back pro set. Pottsville counters with a 4-3. They're showing blitz. And that's a nice run up the middle for Harden. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 at the Pottsville 5.
Ty Newsome on the tackle there for the Maroons, but like you said, that's going to leave them to 2nd and 4.
Single back set to the left. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Ty Newsome again on the play there, Randy.
Yeah, that was good. Good tackle right there. He read that offense, saw that ball coming right up the middle, and was able to stick his head in there.
That's one of the best things Scott Stover did was send us Ty Newsome last year.
No problem for us.
How's he
And
feel about that?
He's probably pissed off about it, but that's okay. 3rd and 3. Clock's counting down. Will we get this playing before the quarter break? And we will. Last play, but you know what? We stuff them short. So we're going to end the first quarter with no score. And it looks like Jamaica is probably going to be attempting a field goal when we come back, Randy.
I didn't know what to think going into this game, if it was going to be a high-scoring game, if it was going to be a little bit of a defensive struggle. But I'm starting to get a feel for it now. But it definitely looks like it's going to be a defensive struggle. So
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
We saw the ball on the turf 2 times thanks to the Hummingbirds, but they've been able to keep one. They've lost one, but the Maroons weren't able to capitalize. So that's where we're at right now. So it's 4th down and 4. And exactly, you're right. Number 3.
This is Tony Kukos, right?
Tony Kukos, yeah.
Didn't he play for the Chicago Bulls?
And I think he has a chocolate cereal named after him.
Cuckoos for Cocoa Puffs or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah. And that kick is up, and it's good. Jamaica jumps out to a 3-0 lead very early here in the second quarter. We haven't seen much of the Pottsville offense so far today, so we're about to find out if we can get anything done there offensively.
Yeah, I mean, if we would happen to see the time of possession, first quarter, I mean, Hummingbirds has owned it.
Well, they've ruled it.
Yeah.
And so we're going to find out what we can get done here. Last week we struggled. If we had come up with even one touchdown, we would have won. But 4 Matt Barr field goals, and we end that game 13-12 losers. Kevin Higgins with a nice return there, number 17. He's 6'8", 245.
That's a lot of man.
That's a lot of man. Some very happy women in Pottsville right now. That's all I'm saying about that.
Well, when you move into a community of only 13,000 people, it don't take much to be popular.
I suppose not.
Yeah.
How are you settling in there, by the way?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, got me a nice little place right outside of town. Play a little bit of golf, and not too far from the mall.
Awesome. Pierce again up the middle. Nice run for him. A pickup of about 15 yards on the play there. You'd never know he had a broken back.
No, never.
Big Daddy on the carry. Pretty excited about him this year.
That was Jimmy Knight II on that tackle.
He got ran flat over. I mean, he paid a price to make that play.
Yeah, coming out of the safety position. That's that. If we're on the Maroons, we want to see the tackles made. If your safeties have got to come up and make tackles, then that's a good thing.
We're in for a good night, I think. Nicholson back to pass quickly. Batted down, but intended for Chandler Huck, who used to be a Montreal Berserker, but he says he's much happier playing for Pottsville this season.
Maxfield there, look at that. Reached them big paws out.
Yeah.
Was able to knock that down.
That play fake's got to be a little better to hold him in the middle of the field. It's a rookie mistake on Nicholson's part. 2nd and 10. I'd like to see us take a shot down the field here at some point pretty soon. All right, near tight end flex. Nicholson back to pass. There's a pass out to Larry Barr, who's going to pick up 6 yards on that reception. And Pottsville hurries to the line of scrimmage. They see something in the Jamaica defense. Nicholson back again.
He's got all day.
Oh, he's got all day, but the protection breaks down. And you know what that means. Somebody's pregnant. I mean, somebody's going to have to come back out here and punt. I see what you're saying there, Colin. Breakdown and protection. Yes. Jones back to punt. Did a good job last year. Averaged 45 yards a kick for us in Pottsville. And he hits that pretty solid. And that's going to be fielded about the 10-yard line and tackled immediately by the coverage team for Pottsville. That's Karen Karras, number 32.
Karen Karras.
Who says we don't support diversity in Pottsville?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so we've got 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line.
We have to make a statement.
Ben Jackson trying to get the troops fired up. Of course, he had a solid rookie season for us last year. And looks like 2 bump again for Pottsville. A shift up from the line. Maroons showing blitz, but backing out. Dive play. Tackled immediately by our number 1 draft pick, Stanley Rain.
Yeah, he stood Harden right up, right there at the line of scrimmage.
A nice play by Stanley. He's a big boy.
Doubles, 50Z, tight end, cross.
How's he adjusted to Pottsville?
You know, I think he likes it. He's found a donut shop close by to his apartment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think keep that weight up so he can play some good defense for us. All right, 2 deep coverage again for Pottsville. They're playing a lot of that tonight. Miller back to pass. And he flips that out to Harden, who's going to pick up 6. And it's the money down again, 3rd and 4 out at the Jamaica 20.
Zion Gilbert there to make the tackle for the Maroons.
We picked up Zion in the free agent draft from the Chicago Ghosts. And he's been a nice addition to our defense.
That's a great pick, yeah.
3rd and 4. We're in the 4-3, cover 3 defense for Pottsville. Split back shotgun for Jamaica. Oh, we jumped off sides. And they're going to get the first down anyway. That's 2. Early in the game.
Yeah.
We're going to have to be more disciplined in the second half.
Yeah, another free play for the Hummingbirds, and they took advantage of it.
So that brings the ball up to the 32. 1st and 10. There's Bryant Bennett again.
He's saying, feed me.
And he deserves it. Tommy Novus trying to get the guys loosened up in the huddle, telling a few jokes.
He's great knock-knock joke teller.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. Him at practice, yeah, he cuts up pretty with the best of them. What is that?
I don't know.
Quick drop and quick dump pass, but Tommy Novus says, not in my house.
He was close to being over the line of scrimmage there when he threw that.
Yeah, I kind of wish we could challenge that call. Should be a penalty there. What do you think of the white helmets this year, Randy?
I love them. I think they look really good.
Good.
And I think the town likes them. I see a lot of people out supporting Pottsville on game day, and a lot of them are liking the white helmets a lot.
I've even seen a lot of white pumpkins with big M's on the side of them on porches.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've got that maroon feeling as we head into the Halloween season.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than that maroon feeling.
3rd and 6.
Harden again, the ball carrier. Maroons need a big stop right here.
Yes, they do. They need to get the ball back with some decent field position. And that ball's incomplete, and out comes the punter for Jamaica. So we're going to get that ball back with decent field position. 7.5 to go here in the second half. And Nolan Pierce has ran the ball well so far. I expect us to come back and feed him some more. But I'm still looking for that big strike to Randy Pierce and to Larry Barr.
Yeah, I'm looking for that also. Did you see who had that nice knockdown right there? That was Brian Allen.
Brian Allen
the
again.
defense.
He's a beast in the secondary.
He is. And you would never know it when you see him coming through the drive-through at the bank.
No, he's just your typical English teacher. That ball was nearly blocked. Very mild-mannered in real life, but he is fierce on the football field.
Yeah.
Couldn't find an open.
Randy, we're almost up to our league record for attendance here. We've got 10 viewers. Thank you guys all for being here this evening.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Hey, did I tell you I saw the mayor of Pottsville today?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you guys have lunch or anything?
No, we just passed. I don't remember his name by chance, but I did find out that he makes $5,200 a year.
To be the mayor.
Yeah, of Pottsville.
I said, to be a mayor, I would think the salary would be a little better than that.
I would too, but
Especially now that you've got a professional football team right in your own town.
he told me the best thing about it was to get paid weekly.
Well, that's fair. I mean, low cash in the pocket every week is nice.
Man, we need more out of you. Where you been today? Don't
So he
worry,
gets
man.
$100 a
I'ma
week
get
is
it
what
turned
you're saying.
around.
Yeah, before tax.
Before taxes. Second and 10. Pottsville back out in their power I set. Suave Pierce out to the right. Looking for that deep ball. Nicholson back to pass. Oh, nearly intercepted there. Who's 52 for Jamaica?
That's Bilbo Bimpson.
Bilbo Bimpson. Bilbo Bimpson with the knockdown. Jamaica playing well on defense so far here tonight.
Yeah, they have.
But I'll tell you, so has Pottsville. So have our boys. I mean, to be where we are and only have 3 points on the board for Jamaica, we've got to feel pretty good. And there's Randy Pierce, or Nolan Pierce again. He's going to pick up 4. But unfortunately, we're going to have to punt again.
There's a lot of gnats in the press box tonight.
Why would there be a lot of gnats in a press box?
They turned the lights on earlier, I saw, and maybe that attracted them.
Right out of the Schuylkill River, I suppose.
They could be.
Are we anywhere near the sewer plant?
Not that I'm aware of.
That you're aware of. Jones back to punt.
The mayor did say they're trying to do something about fixing the sidewalks in town.
Well, having a good sidewalk is always good. JQ on the coverage, making the tackle there. He is having quite the night on special teams. So Jamaica takes over at their own 32, 6:38 to play in the first half, and Jamaica holding on to a 3-0 lead.
So the Maroons are right back at it again. Got to dig their heels in and find themselves here all this way the whole evening so far.
Deep ball, and that's caught. Cash Moon. And I got a bad feeling about this. Touchdown, Jamaica. Bullshit.
Dead six, baby. Yeah.
Someone's running after practice this week. You wait till we have a film session.
Well, coverage on the play there was by Ty Newsome. Not that I want to call anybody out.
Right. I mean, until we really have a chance to analyze the film, we don't really know where the breakdown was there.
Right.
In our defense, those are gold receivers. They're going to make their plays. We just hope they don't make too many of them. We've got to get it going. And that's going to an extra point kick by Kukos. Is going to make the lead for Jamaica 10-0. Kukos tees it up in the middle of the field. We need Kevin Higgins to take one back to the house. Or his apartment, whichever he would prefer to go to. Kukos hits it down to just about the goal line. Out comes Higgins. Lowers his head. About a 23-yard return there. Nice return. We're in good shape here. We're okay. 10-0. 6:25 to go. We're playing against a team that took us out behind the woodshed last year and spanked us twice. So I've got to feel pretty good about our chances at this point.
Number 2 looks like he's ready.
Is he never? Is there ever a moment when he's not? Again, a nice run by Nolan Pierce. 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
That was Hollywood Mason that made that play right there. Look at that.
Wonder where he grew up.
Probably Transylvania.
Probably so, or Portsmouth, Ohio, or someplace like that. All right, deep ball, nearly picked off again. Headed for Alan Ruggiero. I believe that's Bo Bacon in the secondary there that made that play. 3rd and 6 for Pottsville.
Looked like there was a little bit of pushing and shoving right there after the play. Did you
I don't
see
know
that?
why we can't get a call here on our home field.
Yeah.
And empty set here for us. You're moved into the slot up top there. This might be a good thing for us. You're open. Get the ball to him. Hey, we're going to pick up a first down there. A little hitch route to Nolan. And first down Pottsville. 5:40 and rolling.
You know, when you said something about Portsmouth, it reminded me of something. You know, I'll never forget today that when I got drafted to Pottsville. And I thought, I'm not even going to have to relocate because I thought it was in Meigs County, but it was the wrong Pottsville, and it was the wrong pot. So,
well,
it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah. It's easy to see how that could happen. 6-yard gain there for Nolan.
Coming up a little bit slow right there. Still did a little bit of a fist pump, though. He's ready to go.
Yes, he did. He's ready to play tonight. Joe Blocker's in the game ahead of him at fullback right now. Twin eye set. Randy Pierce in the slot. And we're waiting for him to break out. Strong side ISO. Nolan is loose in the secondary and gets drugged down at the 41-yard line. 8.1 yards per carry. That dude's got to be happy right now.
He's got to be extremely happy. And Lavernius Boomstick, if he would not have tripped him up right here, Pierce was gone.
First and 10 to Jamaica 42. 4:30 to go here. Pottsville back in twin eye. And this time Kane Roush is in the slot. And that ball is thrown and caught by none other than Randy Suave Pierce. How do you feel right now?
I feel great about that. That's enough to move the chains first down. Give all the credit to Gary Nicholson, though. You know, he made the throw right there. It's a little tight.
I'll tell you, you caught that in traffic. That's a great catch.
It feels good.
First and 10, we're now in field goal range. 4:03. Let's go get a touchdown, Randy.
Did you see that duct tape I had on my elbow? I burned it on a muffler. I was changing my muffler the other day.
Did that sting?
It hurt.
90X lob fade caught by Kane Pierce.
Kane Roush.
Kane Roush, sorry. Hey, we're all family in West Virginia anyway. First and goal to Jamaica 6 on a 3:40 clock and rolling. And Pottsville in striking distance of the end zone.
Boomstick on the coverage there for the Hummingbirds, but look out, Maroons. Here we come, right?
Nicholson under center. And here comes Nolan. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and might even lose a yard there.
Yeah, that got clogged up pretty quick.
It
We're on
did.
that left
I
side.
think people knew. People knew we were going to run him right there.
No, not today. No,
I'd like to see us get over behind Kodiak Johnson and run. Short drop. Ball lobbed in there and caught by Chandler Huck.
Wow, good catch.
He says, screw Montreal. Touchdown, Chandler Huck. Fireworks in Striegel Stadium. And Matt Barr comes out for the extra point. Man, that's a nice. Look at that lob pass there and the way that Chandler just hauled that ball in.
The mayor said we were having a little bit of trouble with our fundraising for fireworks, so if you notice, that was just a little shot. So,
Well, maybe if we win tonight, maybe he'll ante up with a little bit more money. I mean, at least they're not wasting all their money on his salary.
Right.
Maverick Hughes with the hold. Matt Barr with the kick. It's up good. And Pottsville cuts that lead to 10-7.
All right.
2:56 to go here in the first half.
So we got us the ball game here.
It's been a good one so far. That was a nice drive there. Key play, the pass to Randy Pierce.
I don't want to take credit for that, but I agree. Yeah, absolutely. And Nolan Pierce with his running, too. I mean,
8 yards of carry. You can't knock that.
no.
Barr with the kick, and that's going to be a nice kick again. 8 yards deep in the end zone. And I don't know who that girl is returning for them, but he's not bringing that ball out. Caden Riggs. We cut him last year, and there's a reason why.
That guy looked like the Joker there on the sidelines. Did you see that?
We,
it
you
is.
know-
It is Halloween
Yes, it's Halloween, and we do get some celebrities here.
in
at our
Pottsville.
stadium. Yeah, in Pottsville. 2 deep coverage again. 2:54 to go. Miller back to pass. That ball's thrown out in the flat. And Chester Hayes makes a tackle. We're playing a little soft in coverage right there. We've got to get that going. Once again, Bryant Bennett, 4 catches on the night.
He knows where that yardstick's at. That's for sure.
He does. I'll give him credit for that. It's always good to know where the stick is.
Yeah.
Looks like we might be showing blitz here. We'll be back out of that. Caught again in the middle of the field. That's Cash Moon. He scored the touchdown a little bit ago, and Pottsville gives up the little slant pass to him, and Jamaica's out around midfield.
Yeah, Jamaica took advantage of that 13th player right here, and watch this referee. He does a
Gets
good job.
right in the way.
Yeah.
Why can't that guy catch the ball for us? First and 10 at Pottsville's 43-yard line. 2-minute warning, so we'll take a timeout there. And Randy, I've got to throw another shout out to a local business. If you need a good mixer because you're trying to have a little bit more to drink than you really need, Pal's Food Fair. And they sell Canada Dry Ginger Ale Bold. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one of the ingredients of Colin's Nectar of Venus drink. Hot deep down the middle. Cash Moon again. Talking a little smack to Ty Newsom. That's going to come back to haunt him later in the game.
Well, I don't know if you know Buck and Lee Powell, but I'm sure that nectar's been approved by them.
I'm sure it is. They probably have some sort of a patent on it. Maybe on the recipe or something. I don't know.
Yeah. There's not too many bottles they haven't licked.
This is very true. Split backs. Harden takes the handoff. Picks up 2. And the clock continues to wind down. 1:17 to go here in the first half.
Nice tackle there by Ty Newsom for the Maroons. Clock might be the best friend right now for Pottsville.
This is true. Field's a little tight here. Out to Louis Luai. He's tackled inbounds. 3rd and 3. Big down here for Pottsville. Come on, we need this play. Blake Sellers. We haven't heard much out of him tonight. He needs to come up with something.
There you go.
Incomplete. 4th and 3. March out the kicker, baby. Randy, I think we get the ball back to start the second half.
And that was Brian Allen again on that. Yes, we do get the ball.
Okay, Tony Kukos on for the kick. Any chance you think they're going to fake this?
No, not at all. They know this is going to be a tight game, and they're going to be happy, I think, with this lead going into half after making this flight up to Pottsville.
40 seconds left here, and I believe we have all of our timeouts. You don't have to get very close for Matt Barr to have a chance. He's made 3 50-yard field goals so far this season.
That's amazing.
People told me I was stupid for drafting a gold kicker, but right now, I'm thinking we have a chance. Here's the kickoff from Kukos. And that ball's going to get to the 1 yard line. Here comes Higgins with it out. And he's going to get loose, and he gets out to the 27 yard line. Another nice return. Higgins seems a little pumped up for that.
Yeah, he did. He's ready to go. And that's 2 in a row that he's brought out right at the 1.
Right. 36 seconds here. Pottsville has all their timeouts. Oh, and they're out in the power I. I wonder what they're doing here. Might be a good time for a play fake and to throw it up top to Suave. Oh, nice kick. Oh, it knocked loose. Chandler Huck just about came up with that ball. It does stop the clock, Randy. 32 seconds.
Yeah, that was great coverage there by 27. Bo Bacon. Bo Bacon and Mo Bacon. Bacon's going
I was like Mo Bacon. I also like Chris B. Bacon. Montreal. Defensive tackle. Randy in the slot. Nicholson back to pass. And that's swung out to Nolan Pierce. He's going to pick up a yard. And the clock's going to continue to roll. I don't know if we'll really even try to stop that.
It's on now. It's on now.
Yeah, we may let that roll on down and try to get out of the first half here. 13-7. I mean, I know it hasn't been like exactly what we wanted, but it hasn't been bad.
Well, the Hummingbirds can jump on you pretty quick. So us keeping it this close, I think, is good for us being at home.
And that'll be the end of the first half. So we'll be right back after this break. Are they going to make Jones kick here? He's out to punt, but it shows no time. Halftime. Okay, halftime. Hummingbirds holding on to a 13-7 lead. Folks, we'll be right back.
I can too. Come on, swing it. Come on, swing it. Come on, swing it. Come on, swing it.
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation.
Yo, it's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'ma get mine, so get yours. I wanna see sweat coming out your pores. On the house dip, it's how I'm swinging this. Strictly hip hop, or I ain't singing this. Bringing this to the entire nation. Black, white, red, brown, feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibration.
Okay, welcome back from the halftime break there. Kukos is teeing it up for Jamaica, going to kick it deep to Pottsville. And we're going to see what we can get going here, Randy, in the second half.
Right at the 1 yard line again, 3 times in a row is where that ball's going.
Look at Higgins. He is a man among boys. Out to the 25. Good starting field position. And Higgins doesn't even look phased for that. He loves the contact. 13-7 here at the start of the second half. Jamaica holding on to a slim lead. And we're back out in the power eye again here. Handoff, but Pierce tackled immediately in the backfield. Number 75 for Jamaica.
That's Kyle Lockhart. Yeah, he met Nolan in the backfield. They're about 3 yards deep.
Yeah, loss of 3 on the play. Second 13. Near tight end flex for Pottsville. Inside handoff. Pierce picks back up those 3 yards. Average per carry is down to 5.5 now. Still a good night for him.
Yeah, very good night. I mean, who wouldn't take 5.5 yards per carry?
And he's going to get better as the game goes on. I think that's got to be a factor for us as the game goes.
Oh, I think his back's getting loosened up a little bit.
It must be. What does it take to loosen up a rhino's back?
You'd have to ask Colin. He's a physical therapist.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That ball was caught over the middle again by our friend Chandler Huck, who's having a pretty good night catching the ball for us. Right into that seam. Nicholson delivers a nice tight spiral. First down for Pottsville.
Boomstick thought he had the ball there. Did you see that?
It was thrown right at him.
Right. The next thing you know, it was just like the Maroon jumped right in front of him.
Heavy formation here for Pottsville. And that's another isolation play. And this time, Nolan gouges the defense for a carry of 5 yards.
Absolutely. Keeping up where his average is at.
Strong night for Nolan Pierce here. This needs to end in a touchdown for Pottsville.
Watch out for the play action!
Oh my goodness. Caught in the backfield again. Loss of 2. Who got him there? 57?
That was 57. That was Sir William Drips.
Nolan Pierce tackles himself. That's a Nolan Pierce build from last year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I hope they come at us the same way. Hey.
All right, empty set.
As much as Nolan goes to the bathroom, he's Sir Drips a lot.
He sure does. Deep
Ooh,
ball.
where's that going?
And, thought that we might come up with that off of the carom, off of the Jamaica helmet. 4th and 7. Out comes Gerald Jones. And if we can get good coverage here, we should pin Jamaica deep in their own end.
And it could end up resulting in that. I mean, it's a one-possession game. I mean, maybe it's just going to be a field maneuvering right now.
It's 2 weeks in a row of tight defensive battle for Pottsville. Need another good series here defensively. Ball's caught at the 10, tackled at the 15 by number 3, Peyton Cash, who is our backup running back this year.
That's 16 number. That's Caden Riggs with the punt return.
All right. Jamaica breaks the huddle. And they're going to be in split backs with twins open. To the right, Harrison under center. Inside handoff. Nice gain there for Louis Luai.
Yeah, Yeah, that was a great run. Right around that left-hand side. Nice block. Good pickup.
Yeah, good pickup for them.
Finally ran down
Out
by
to the
Newsom.
32-yard line. Newsom makes the tackle. 2 tights and a wing for Jamaica. Tackled short of the first down, but a nice game again for Louis Luai. His legs have got to be getting tired.
You would think so. Some good coverage there by the Maroons. Lighten Van Schindler. Look at
He
this.
comes up
Watch
and
him
makes a
come
tackle.
in. Look at
That's
that.
a big hit he laid on him. Assisted on the play by Chester Hayes. Miller's had a solid night tonight, 137 rating. Offset eye for Jamaica. Miller back to pass.
Ooh, there you go.
Picked off. Blake Sellers is going to take it to the house.
Wow.
Touchdown, Pottsville.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I don't know if Blake Sellers is watching right now, but if he is, I bet you there's not a piece of furniture in that house that's going to stand up to that play.
Oh, absolutely. That is
Big Daddy.
crazy.
So we cornered the market on players called Big Daddy.
Oh, yeah. You can't have too many Big Daddies. Look at that.
Look at that. Touchdown, Pottsville. Love it. Matt Barr comes on to make the extra point here, and we have a chance to take a lead, Randy.
A pick six.
Pick 6 for Blake Sellers. All right, here's the extra point. And here is the snap, the hold, and the kick is up. And just like that, Pottsville has its first lead of the night, 14-13. 7:08 to play here in the third quarter. Randy, how you feeling?
I feel great. I mean, I thought that maybe the Maroons was going to, on that first possession coming out of halftime, was going to, just kind of do a little bit of run, a little bit of pass, do a little bit of run with Pierce. Ended up in a punt. But, hey, we'll take this. I mean, defense have been playing solid all night anyway, so kudos to them and that defense.
Big play night for the Maroons defense. Solid coverage here. And they paid the price for not taking the knee there in the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 19.
I think I feel a little bit of the Mo switching a little bit. There's momentum switching.
If we only had Mo Bacon right now.
Oh, Mo Bacon. Yeah. Who doesn't like Mo Bacon?
Who doesn't like Mo Bacon? Harden comes out of the huddle. He looks like a man on a mission. Offset eye. Pro set for Jamaica. Let's see what they have here. Miller back to pass right away. That ball's completed in the middle, but tackled immediately by none other than Blake Sellers, who now has 4 tackles and the pick.
Yeah. He's liking the white helmets tonight. He's feeling it.
2nd and 2 for Jamaica. 2 tight end set. Miller back to pass again. That ball's thrown out in the flat. Tackled by Tommy Nobis, but not before about a 15-yard gain. Harden has been mostly held under control running the ball tonight, but he has hurt us a little bit catching the ball out of the backfield.
That was a great offensive play by the Hummingbirds. Look at that. I mean, everybody was going right. Quarterback throws it to the left. He's wide open. They will pick up, 13, 14
13
yards
or 14
there.
yards there.
You be ready out there.
Can you believe
hear
what
me?
just happened there? Twin set. Miller back to pass again. Here's the blitz. And that ball is going to carry him off the hands of Chester Hayes. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd down for Jamaica here. That ball is intended for Bryant Bennett, but this time Chester Hayes says no.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Good defensive coverage there by the Maroons.
We need 2 more plays here. And the Maroons are up in 2 bump this time. Miller back to pass. Oh, that ball's handed off in the middle of the field. Pickup of 5 for Harden, but that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Chester Hayes has also had a big night. 5 tackles and a fumble recovery. Those two have led the way defensively for us.
They have, absolutely. Chester's a great guy, too.
You guys, I'll tell you, it's a battle royale in practice every day with you going against him.
Yeah.
Miller back to pass again. And that ball is incomplete. March out the punter.
Did you see that? Number 45.
He's trying to get another pick.
Blake Sellers.
Blake Sellers.
He stuck that big paw out. Just watch this.
Watch this.
I mean, there you go.
Almost came up with a second pick.
Yeah. It was just almost looked like those evangelistic preachers. Hey, he almost was healed. They hit him right on the forehead.
And right now, Blake Sellers leads the league in pick sixes and shit talk on Discord.
How about blocking this thing? Come on, let's swarm this guy.
At least you're leading something.
At least you're leading something. Pottsville up 14-13 here with 5.5 to play in the third quarter. We haven't seen many punts out of Jamaica tonight. Who is their punter?
Jeff Maxfield.
Oh, okay. Old Jeffrey. And that ball is going to make its way into the end zone, thank goodness. So we're going to start with the ball out on the 20-yard line.
5:22 remaining in the third quarter, so if the Maroons can just kind of take their time, stick with the game plan, a little bit of run, a lot of run, a little bit of pass, eat some clock, it's right in
12
your
carries,
wheelhouse.
58 yards for our boy Nolan Pierce tonight. Heavy set for Pottsville. And as we caught, there is Nolan. Gain of 5. Randy, pound that rock.
Right on the average, exactly where he's at, been all night.
So 2nd and 5 out to 25. We're now on 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pottsville holding on to a slim 14-13 lead. Single back set for Pierce. Hand off to Pierce again. Little spin move. He picks up a yard. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Maxfield on the tackle, but he was slow to get up. You know, if you get hit by a guy carrying the ball with rhino vertebrae,
Right.
that has got to hurt.
Yeah, he laid there like a snow angel for a little bit.
Yeah.
But there is no snow in Jamaica, so a sand angel.
Sand Angel. Randy Pierce on the reception. Look at that spin move off the catch there for Randy. And that ball's out to the Pottsville 43. Randy Pierce is fired up at the moment. He's got a little shimmy in those shoulders right now.
He sure does. And Sir William drips. Watch this.
Oh, woo. Pick up your jock, Sir William. And that's a nice catch and a nice move. And I'm going to tell you, he was close to getting out of there and going to the house. All right. Nicholson seems to be warming up here a little bit in the second half. And we've got twins set. Pierce in the slot in a good position for us. And he's going to go right back to him. That was nearly intercepted. We got away with one there.
Absolutely.
Sir William Drips almost made us pay the price. 2nd and 10.
We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move the ball.
All right. 2nd and 10. Heavy set. I think an isolation play here to Nolan. Look at that. 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2.
He chugged right along, ended up being tackled by number 52, Bilbo Bempson. Who doesn't like to say that?
If you can't be happy with Bilbo, I don't know what you can be happy with.
And then you throw a Bempson on top of it.
Absolutely. 3rd and 2. Heavy set again. I'm thinking they're running another time here. They're going to try to wear out this Jamaica defense. There it is, and that's a first down and more for Nolan Pierce. He's out in the open down to the 25-yard line. Nice run by Nolan Pierce.
Yeah,
Look at that blocking up front. Zeus Jenkins out leading the way for Pottsville. Big play there.
And he would have been gone, but Bo Bacon,
Saves the day again.
he does. He
Bacon
saves,
always saves the day.
It does.
Another nice run. He looked tired on that run. He might need a break here.
He's wanting the rock though.
Yeah, he went to camp this year. He had that surgery, went to camp, did everything we asked him to do. Was a workout warrior in the new team facility. He squats 733 pounds now.
That's amazing.
2nd 6, clock's rolling. And here comes Nolan again. Breaks a tackle, gets loose, first down, Pottsville. And that puts him over the 100-yard mark on 18 carries.
So he calls himself Big Daddy also.
You know, as his big daddy, you've got to be pretty proud right now.
Well, I am. There's a little bit of a tear just watching him run. You know, coming off of that back surgery. You know, we were a little concerned about him, but he's done well.
And they're just mashing the Jamaica defense right now. Another 5-yard gain. Joe Blocker led the way there. Another build by Brian Allen. 6 foot, 260. All right, 2nd and 5. Minute 30 and counting. Pierce again. And he's going to be just shy of the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 at the Jamaica 7-yard line.
Lavernius Boomstick there making the play. Like you said, Dave, 3rd and 2, deep in Hummingbird territory.
Raheem James makes the catch on the little 5-yard out, and that sets up 1st and goal at the Jamaica 3-yard line. The fans in Striegel Stadium are delirious right now.
They are. They're all going crazy.
And the 10 guys in our chat, the 3 guys in our chat right now are pretty excited as well. Carrying the line there for Pierce. He's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage. And Pottsville doesn't have to run another play here, Randy. Do you think they'll try to do that, or should? I would be pissed off right now if they ran another play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They need to go to the 4th quarter with the lead,
Yeah,
and have a chance to run a couple plays here and try to put this thing on ice.
yeah. And if you're pissed off, I don't want to be pissed off with you.
This is like I've always said, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
But look, what's this?
Peyton Cash came in to give Pierce a break and scored a touchdown.
So
Nolan can't be very happy right now wherever he is.
So who?
Our backup tailback gets the touchdown. And just like that, Pottsville jumps out to a 20-13 lead.
So all you fantasy players, who would have thought that?
If you had Nolan Pierce, you're hot right now. Bar on for the extra point. And here is the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good again. And Pottsville marches out to a 21-13 lead with 13 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nolan's lobbying right now to get that guy back on the bench where he belongs. Matt Barr on the kickoff. And we'll see if he can hit one deep again here. Try to keep the defense on that end of the field. And this is just like a yard or so deep. Caden Rings is going to bring it out. But he's going to be tackled at like the 22-yard line. Here comes the defense for Pottsville. Randy, they've only given up 16 points all year until tonight. Can they do it here?
I think so. I really do. I mean, they've shown themselves tonight, as they have for the couple games that we've had this season. So I definitely think they can.
Looks like a dime set for Pottsville. Split back, Miller back to pass. That ball's caught by our arch nemesis, Bryant Bennett.
He's got some good statistics for tonight. 5 catches, 89 yards.
He's a dirty rat bastard is what he is. And we'll go to the fourth quarter. Maroons up 21-13. I like the way we ran the ball that last
I live
series
for
there.
days like this.
Absolutely.
Man, you're all over the field.
You know, a little bit of history about Pottsville. I don't know if you knew this or not, but they're named after John Potts, who was their founder. And that was in early 1800s. Actually, settlers came to Pottsville in 1780, but all of them were killed by Indians. So it took 20 years for somebody else to come there. So, I mean, who would have blamed him, right?
So are you saying that if we ever play the Memphis Tribe for a home game, there might be some hard feelings about that?
There could be.
There could be.
But thankful for John Potts, you know.
Yeah, no
and,
doubt.
you
No
know,
doubt.
'cause
First
if-
and 10.
Because if there was no Pottsville, there was no us.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
We'd be the, I don't know, the Pomeroy Maroons or something right now.
right. So thank you, John Potts.
Thank you, John Potts.
Rest in peace. Glad you didn't get scalped by an Indian.
Oh, nearly picked off by Leighton Von Schindler there. Man, if we had 2 guys take it back to the house tonight,
That would be amazing.
there'd be a lot of joy in Pottsville.
There already is.
Yeah, I think so. 21-13 in the fourth quarter.
I mean, look in the stands.
the place
I mean,
is packed.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, how did we even fill this place?
Well, you know, I think people probably drove up from Philly because they're not used to seeing good football there.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Stuffed for a loss, 3rd and 12. Jim Harden now only on 59 yards. But the key stat here, Randy, is he has 2 fumbles tonight.
That's exactly right, and we were able to take advantage of that. That was DeBull Dozier.
DeBull Dozier.
What a great name.
What a great name. Miller back to pass again. That ball's out in the flat, and Moon falls down after the catch. That's going to bring up 4th and 7, and Randy, we're getting the rock back.
That's exactly right. And at 9:46 remaining in the football game, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Because I think we can do a little bit of running with Pierce, let the clock run, and see what happens. This is good after, like you said, last year. We took it on the chin, up the butt, twice
We got
last
crushed
year.
by these guys last
Yeah.
year twice. That ball is going to trickle out at the 5-yard line. So, you know, nothing would be better than a 95-yard touchdown drive that takes about 8 minutes off the clock here.
Absolutely.
It was a nice punt by Maxfield there for Jamaica.
That was a tight spiral kick.
Yeah, he hit that pretty well. All right, here we go. Single back set for Pottsville. Nicholson under center. Handoff up the middle. And loss of 1, although look at those numbers for Pierce.
114.
114 yards on the night. And he absolutely wore out the Jamaica defense on that last drive.
Yeah, they were back on their heels.
Another run there, but tackled for a short loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for Pottsville. Big down here. You know, you've got to be careful where you throw that football. You don't want to give up an easy score. But, you know, if you can maintain possession, pick up a first down here, that would be important. Twins set for Pottsville. Another handoff to Pierce. And about a 5-yard gain there. Nice running. It's going to bring up 4th down. And out comes Gerald Jones.
So you got to give credit to Jamaica there. They're saying, hey, this thing's not over. We're in this still. We didn't fly all this way for nothing.
That's the truth. They're going to hang on the best they can. And we'll see what happens here. It's a big series coming up for Jamaica. And that's a decent punt. It's going to get out to about midfield. He's tackled immediately again by our good friend Karen Karras, number 32, on coverage there.
So 7:54 remaining in the ball game. Jamaica coming right out at midfield.
And they're in a two tight end set with split backs. Pottsville answers with a two deep coverage. Dive play to, is that Louis Luai? No, that's Jim
that's
Harden
Harden.
that time. And short gain there of 4. Clock rolls.
Harden's had a good night too. Right there, it said he was 3.3.
He's a little over 60 yards rushing. They're hard fought. We've played well on defense tonight. Tackled immediately there on the swing pass is Harden, and he's tackled by Leighton Von Schindler. A little slow to get up. He probably got a little dew on his balls and, needs to adjust.
Yeah, both of them were a little slow getting up, and that's probably exactly what's happening is the dew's starting to settle in a little bit, and yeah, it does get on the balls a little bit.
3rd and 5 at the Pottsville 42-yard line. Miller back to pass. That ball's caught. Is that Bryant Bennett? Oh, no, Jim Harden's injured on the play. That was Bryant Bennett. Let's see what happens with where's Harden? He's up here at the top.
Oh, he
That
pulled
looks
it.
like maybe
Yeah,
I pulled a hammy or
yeah,
something
he
there.
was completely out of the play. I think he was over there looking at the cheerleaders. I saw that they'd been talking to him a little bit.
Yeah,
and-
he's a new guy in town. What are you going to do?
Right. Well, yeah, they're tired of the ones that are in town now. I see them frequently down at the barber shop. They kind of set out on the bench out front.
Well, it's a nice view there.
Oh!
Blake Sellers tackles the backup running back for a 3-yard loss, and the clock continues to roll. Bang for Blake Sellers.
Yeah, that's Ephraim Tatum, and he got hammered.
He got hammered. Split backs again for Jamaica. Sellers hungry for more. That ball's tipped. Oh, and nearly intercepted by Zion Gilbert.
He knows it, too.
He knows it too. 3rd and 13. Money down here. I'm going to tell you what we need, Randy. At the 29-yard line, we need to make these guys kick for their points.
I agree
We
with
need a
that.
big chunk here, boys.
This ain't gonna be easy.
And with Harden out of the game right now, I think we've got to play double coverage on Bryant Bennett. Harrison back to pass. That ball's thrown and tipped. And Blake Sellers nearly misses his 3rd interception of the night. 4th and 13. Randy, this isn't going to be an easy field goal attempt. 46 yards.
That's a long,
That's a long one.
field
I don't know
goal.
what his tier is, but there's no guarantee here. If I'm Pottsville, I'm just going to let him kick. I'm not going to take a chance of a fake here. I'm not going to worry about the block. I'm just going to let him kick the ball and see what happens.
Yeah, missed field goal is great field position for the
Sure is.
Maroons to start.
It sure is.
Nice snap.
Nice kick. It's good.
Wow.
21-16. 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the ball game right now.
So Kukos made it a little more interesting.
It's a one-possession game still. It's been that way most of the night.
He had another 10 yards. He could have been another 10 yards deep. So he's got some leg to him. And I wonder if it's some of those neon socks, if that helps him a little bit.
Well, there's some electricity in those socks. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
All right, the ball's going to be kicked down to about the 3. Here comes Kevin Higgins. And he's going to get a nice return out to the Pottsville 27-yard line. He's had a good night returning the ball for us.
He has. He ended up getting tackled there by Ikrula.
All right, Randy, it's money time for Nolan Pierce.
I absolutely agree.
118 yards on the night. And, he's worked hard in the offseason. Here's where he earns his money.
6 minutes remaining in the game.
Well, he's not going to get paid for that. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. He got tackled by himself again.
He did get
Sir William Drips makes the tackle.
He got tackled by himself.
All right, far tight end flex. Nicholson back to pass. Deep, and did we catch that?
That ball was batted around.
Batted around, and Joe Blocker comes up with the catch, our
Wow,
fullback.
that's amazing.
Brian Allen, wherever he is right now, has got to be feeling pretty good that he came up with that catch late.
Look at that. Looks like a high school volleyball
I thought
game.
we were going to get it picked off, and there comes Joe Blocker in to save the day for us.
Wow.
Suave in the slot for Pottsville. Nicholson changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He has full command of our offense. Just about every one of our plays is an audible. And he's back to pass here. Double clutches. Out to Pierce. But he overthrew that and kind of led Pierce out of bounds there on that. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 at the Pottsville 45-yard line.
Coverage there by Hollywood Mason. That's pretty easy coverage. I mean, like you said,
Oh yeah!
play didn't develop the way the Maroons thought it possibly could have.
Tight set there. Heavy set. I think we're feeding Nolan Pierce here. Maybe not. I don't like to see the ball in the air this much. I'd rather we were running the ball. 3rd down 12. We need a 1st down.
Absolutely. 3rd and 12, 4:39.
Hand off to Pierce up the middle. And he's going to pick up several yards there. And it's going to bring up 4th and 5 right around midfield. I'm going to imagine the punt team for Pottsville is going to let that run all the way down before they punt it. And look, it'll be just under 4 minutes to play in the game when Jamaica takes over.
And the Maroons are going to rely on their defense, which has been reliable all evening.
It sure has. They've had a good night defensively. But you can't discount Harrison Miller. I mean, he's not a gold quarterback for nothing.
And even though Harden's out, that still, doesn't change that fact.
And, JQ, that's an extra set of push-ups for you this week in the weight room. That ball should have been inside the 5-yard line.
Absolutely.
Harden is back on the field, it looks like, for Jamaica, so he must have recovered from that injury.
Well, give him a little bit of silly juice, and he's ready to go.
Oh, pump him up with some steroids. Do something. He can't be feeling good, though, right now.
Oh,
and now we back that up by being offsides. And that ball's incomplete, but it's going to come back. And that's our 3rd offsides penalty in this game. So they're going to have 1st and 5.
There's going to be a lot of running, I think, this week.
Yeah, they're going to take that penalty. 1st and 5 on the 25-yard line. We didn't need that.
No. We usually take that route where we go down by the library, then we go out by the Walgreens and head towards the mall. But I think we need to start doing some hills. I think we need to go up over to Hilltop Carryout.
Well, and there's a big hill there by the courthouse.
Absolutely,
You go from that carryout over to the courthouse. It's a
Right.
pretty grueling run.
Yeah.
Power I set here late in the game for Jamaica. Are we offsides again? What are we doing? Randy. We lead the league in dumbassery right now. So, you know, Jamaica's done nothing, but they get a first down here.
Well, maybe we can credit Jamaica with maybe doing some hard counts. Maybe throwing us off a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so. I know we're excited about the game right now, too.
Well, I did hear that the local Wendy's is giving free Frosties for the team if they win.
That's a reason to be excited, if nothing else.
They're out of vanilla, but they only have chocolate, but that's still okay.
When you've got chocolate, you've got everything. Miller under center. And there's a deep pass, and that ball's nearly intercepted, knocked down by our good friend and colleague, Brian Allen.
Absolutely. That pass was intended to Cash Moon. But
Allen at
nearly
6'5",
intercepted.
220 is a force at free safety.
Absolutely. And I think we're at the point now where that temperature's starting to drop now here at the stadium. And
It's 52 degrees here right now. That ball is going to feel a little chunkier. And, picked off by Brian Allen!
wow.
BA with the pick!
He's been a gamer all night.
He has been exceptional, and he gets his first interception of his Pottsville career. Congratulations, BA.
And I'm glad to see him get rewarded because he's played well tonight.
He has. He has been so close so much. And now with 3:36 to go, we're in scoring territory.
Absolutely.
Grind the ball. Pound that rock. Feed Nolan Pierce. Weak side handoff. Pierce is going to pick up a hard-fought 1-yard line. Tough running there. Good job. We got the clock running there. That's the important thing.
Kyle Lockhart there with the tackle. He just kind of just laid on the ground like a seal out of water.
He paid the price to make that tackle. There's no doubt. And I'm going to say we're going to run another isolation play here. Randy, what do you think?
I agree.
Why change? Nicholson bleeding that clock all the way down. And that's going to be a short gain, 2 yards for Pierce. We're going to get close to the 2-minute warning here before we have to run another play.
That was Lockhart again in Pierce's face.
Lockhart's a big boy. It's a good job there by him. Shotgun set. Randy Pierce in the slot. Letting that clock grind down. And there's a deep ball into the back corner of the end zone, batted away at the last second by Bo Bacon. And Kane Roush was behind the defense there.
He was. I mean,
A little more air on that kick, and we've got a touchdown.
Yeah, if there had been a little bit more air, I think Kane Roush would have had a touchdown. So
All right.
4th down.
44-yard field goal attempt for Matthew Barr. And we'll see if we can knock this thing down and get that point spread a little bit more in our favor. All right, here we go. And there's a snap, a little high. That kick is up, though, and it's good. 44 yards for Matthew Barr. He has yet to miss on the season. And he gives Pottsville an 8-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the game.
An 8-point lead. You got to remember that. I mean, we're less than 3 minutes left in the ball game. 8 points. I mean, Hummingbirds going to have to come down, score a touchdown, and get that 2-point
That
conversion.
2-point conversion. And, you know, they're going up against a defense tonight that has really played stellar football.
Absolutely.
Here comes the kick by Matthew Barr. I'd like to see him hit that about 9 yards deep in the end zone. That's pretty good. They're going to bring it out anyway. And our coverage team is there. And so with 2:10 to go, they're going to have the ball at their own 21-yard line. and they've got to go the length of the field.
Now they do have all 3 of their timeouts, plus they got the 2.
2-minute warning coming up.
Yeah, so basically they got 4 timeouts in their pocket.
Be a good time for BA to come up with another big play, or Big Daddy.
Absolutely.
Either one, it'd be nice. It'd also be nice if we wouldn't jump off sides this series.
Oh,
Picked
no,
off again.
interception.
Ty Newsom with the 3rd pick of the game. Randy, you want to sing a little Louie Louie to wrap up this football game?
That's amazing. I mean, what a great defensive stance the Maroons has had all night tonight.
3 picks.
I cannot be more proud of them.
28 carries for Nolan Pierce, 127 yards. I think he's got to be right there for player of the game, although Blake Sellers
Yeah.
he's led us in tackles this year and really has done a nice job. Oh, nice run there. Picks up 5 for Nolan Pierce. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
There's still some time in the ball game, and I don't want to be premature at all, but man, there might be free frosties for all the ball players tonight.
Do the coaches get that Frosty too?
Yeah, they do, absolutely.
Man,
yeah.
I could use a Frosty right now.
Yeah.
There's got to be some excitement in that huddle, don't you think?
Absolutely.
All right, here we are. Heavy set again. Joe Blocker, they're dotting the I. His friend Nolan Pierce right behind him. Here comes that isolation play. Tackled immediately for a 1-yard loss, and Jamaica calls its first timeout. Hey, that's fine. Make them burn those timeouts.
Yeah, they only got 3 seconds deep after the 2-minute warning before
Right.
that timeout, so
Yeah,
good
that's what I
clock
like to see.
management on their part.
Hell yeah, brother.
Do we take a shot here? 3rd and 6. I mean, we're going to get a field goal out of this. I say we run it. Give it to Nolan Pierce. There he is. And he's going to be tackled for a short loss, but they are going to have to burn another timeout. So that's going to play out for us. And we're going to have another 44-yard field goal attempt by Matthew Barr to try to make that point spread 11 points. Barr on for the long field goal. And the kick is up. And the kick is good.
Wow, it's been solid tonight.
Solid. 27-16. An 11-point Pottsville lead with 1:49 to play. Pottsville defense is playing lights out tonight.
Yeah, the guys have been in the right spot at the right time, had some good defensive hands, playing some good defensive ball. So this completely changes everything now for the Hummingbirds. I mean, you know, they needed to come down the field and last time get a touchdown, get that 2-point conversion. Now they're going to have to hustle.
Yeah, they've got to go to their hurry-up offense the rest of the way. They only have the 1 timeout left. Riggs brings that ball out of the end zone, tackled at the 23-yard line, 22-yard line. So they've got a long way to go and not much time to get there. 1 timeout to work with. And I've seen crazier things, but I've got to feel pretty good about our chances at this point.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. You say you got a long way to go and a short time to get there. That was a country song, right?
I believe it was. And what's more country than Pottsville?
Oh, absolutely. It's a coal town. I mean, who doesn't love country music?
Swung out of the backfield, tackled immediately, no gain on the play. Clock continues to run. Life is good. Man, the crowd is just tearing it up in Pottsville right now. And, you know, the defense smells the smell of those free Frosties.
Yeah, and we've got 75,000 people trying to get out of the stadium on a 2-lane highway. It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a long night, but it's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a fun night. This might be this win would move us to 2-1. Might be the biggest win in franchise history if we can pull this thing off.
It could possibly be.
All right, split backs. Twins open. Miller back to pass. There's the blitz, and they beat the blitz. But, there's a minute 20 to play. The clock's rolling. And right now, all's good in Pottsville.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Pressure. Look at the circus catch there. Who caught that thing? Bryant Bennett. I got a hand to that guy. I think he's a dirty, rotten snake, but he's a good player. Out in the flat again to Bennett. Tries to make a little something out of nothing. Picks up 9.
And out of the 27 people that couldn't make it to the stadium tonight, I think the ones that are at home watching this are probably cracking open their Busch Light right now.
They've got to be.
Yeah.
The great thing about this town is that when we sell out or we get close to like 99% capacity, it's free on cable for the rest of the town.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's also a great time to rob a bank.
It is, because no one's working there right now. Maroons show blitz, but they back out of it. And that's the telling stat. Harrison Miller with 3 interceptions today.
That's your MVP. That's your player of the game.
I think so.
I mean, kudos to Nolan Pearson, his bionic back, but that's 3 interceptions.
Bionic back. That's telling right there. All right, 2 deep safeties, but they're going to roll that into some form of single high, I bet. Yep. And caught out in the flat, but nowhere near the first down. Tackled inbounds. The clock continues to run. Jamaica not willing to burn that timeout yet. And tackled inbounds again. Keep him inbounds. There we go. 3rd and 2. Clock continues to run. Miller back to pass one more time. Here's the blitz. And that ball's caught down at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. But the clock continues to run, Randy. They've got a timeout to burn.
They're keeping that in their pocket for a reason.
And that ball's incomplete with 8 seconds to play. I'm going to think it's safe to say at this point we have this game.
I would think so.
I would think so. Man, I hope we don't screw this up.
And hats off to Jamaica. I mean, like you said, they burned our butts twice last year.
It was a long flight to come up here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a longer flight back after that ass whooping they just took.
Right. Welcome to Pottsville.
Welcome to Pottsville. And that's going to give them their touchdown, and they're going to have to go for 2. There's 4 seconds left in the ball game. Caden Riggs, of all people, catches that touchdown pass.
Is that a surprise?
Not really. He's been pretty busy for them tonight. Four seconds to go. 2-point conversion coming up here. And then the onside kick. Well, they get the 2-pointer. 27-24, Randy. How you feeling?
I still feel okay. I mean, here we go. I mean, this is moving pretty quick.
It is pretty quick. And here comes that onside kick.
We know what's going to happen.
All we got to do is field this football.
Got our hands team in.
I see Rod Tidwell out there. He says, "Show me the money." And that's picked up easily by Orion Hatchiyak, our nickelback, number 0.
Oh, yeah.
And with 2 seconds left, it's Pottsville's football. And at this point, I think we can breathe a sigh of relief. We're all going to get our Frosties tonight.
That's exactly right, and who couldn't be more excited about that? And I heard the cheerleaders get Frosties, too.
Well, it's only right. I mean, they come down here. It's a 52-degree night. You know, they're out there with those little outfits on. They've kind of earned their keep this evening.
Right.
Victory formation coming up. My favorite play in football.
Because it starts with a V?
Yes, because it starts with a V. And Nicholson will kneel this down. And Jamaica gets to take that long. Oh, they call a timeout with 1 second left. I guess they want to prolong their own agony.
Well, their flight doesn't leave until 11:45, so they don't have much else to do after the game.
What's going on at the airport bar? Much?
No, there's been a little bit of karaoke. Little gal by the name of Susie Johnson's been singing. She's a local, and she's got a pretty good voice, but she's been there. So I guess they could go over and watch her for a little bit.
Well, they got to do something. And that'll do it for tonight, folks. The final score here in Pottsville, 27-24. The Pottsville Maroons steal a big-time win, and their record moves to 2-1 on the season.
Great win by Pottsville. This was something that I think will go forward in the season and be a positive reflection on what they possibly can do. They didn't know, I think, what their possibilities are for the season. And winning over a team of the caliber of Jamaica, I think, will help with them in the rest of the season.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. They play Louisiana next. That'll be a big game. Matchup with Colin Pierce at quarterback.
Do you like crawdads?
I do.
Well, they have a lot of them in Louisiana.
Well, we'll have to pick up a few there at the hotel when we get down in town. Are they in Baton Rouge or in New Orleans?
They're in Louisiana.
Oh, okay, in Louisiana. Perfect. That's all we have tonight, folks. So long from Pottsville and for Randy Pierce. And this is Dave Barr. Good night.
Good night.
Return of the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of business that they getting on the internet and checking out their hit to get up. Fish shot, pip strut, walk it, little bit of humble, little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy up. Bad moonwalk, give you this year. It's our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it our way. Grown music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yet I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustler. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with that folk track bustin'. Halfway across the city with that back, crush it. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people and spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people and spread it across the country. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Now, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm in it at the beat like I give a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Raw. Tell me go up, gone. Deuces, goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer now. I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from